To an animal rescue with a happier ending now. Dozens of malnourished elephants, giraffe and wildebeest have been saved in South Africa. The rescue operation was funded by British conservationist Damien Aspinall. They were being kept in terrible conditions on a private game reserve 200 miles from Johannesburg on the Eastern Cape. They were fenced in with no water during a sustained drought. Our correspondent Tom Clark reports on the mission to save them.
A young elephant lies collapsed in parched savannah at the end of the dry season. But this animal isn't succumbing to the drought. It's been tranquilised because help is on the way. It looks cruel, but this team of experts are preparing the animal to be rescued from an almost certain death. It's one of 11 elephants fenced into the Blaauwbosch Wildlife Reserve that were found starving and thirsty simply because the park's foreign owner allegedly stopped maintaining the property. When news of their plight reached the UK, this massive rescue operation was launched.
The problem was, logistically, how do you move a herd of 11 elephants, a bull elephant, 20 giraffe, 20 Cape buffalo, wildebeest, zebra? It's an impossible job, and these animals were going to starve to death. There's no question about that. There were already carcasses spread over the property.
The alarm was raised in October when Harry, the bull elephant, had to be darted after breaking through the reserve's fences, ransacking neighbouring farms, looking for food and water as drought gripped the area. The wealthy owner of the Blaauwbosch Reserve applied to the courts to block the rescue of his animals, arguing water and food was being made available. He was overruled last week, leaving another wealthy foreigner to mount his intervention.
Even though this seemed like an impossible job because of the scale of the problem and the logistics, what we do is solve those problems and go in and actually help the animal world.
The elephants were then cautiously released into their far greener new home and hopefully a brighter future. Climate change and poaching present problems enough for Africa's declining elephants without this entirely man-made ordeal. Tom Clark, ITV News.